An AI just broke a math rule that stood for 87 years with one line, and later, a quantum computer small enough to sit on a shelf. This is Innover. Here is what actually mattered today. Innover Brief 1. Claude breaks an 87-year-old math rule. An AI just broke a math rule that no human could break for 87 years. The rule is called the Jacobian conjecture. Nobody could prove it wrong since 1939. A researcher at Anthropic asked Claude Fable 5 for help. It wrote a single line that breaks the rule. The answer was so short that other mathematicians could check it by hand in minutes. Here is why it matters. The AI did not just do homework. It found something real math missed for almost a century. If it can do that in math, the same trick could speed up science and medicine next. Innover Brief 2. Google bakes Gemini into a chip. That was AI doing the math. This next one is about the chips that run the AI. Google is building a chip with its Gemini AI wired right into the metal. Normally, a chip runs any AI you load onto it. This one has one model built into the circuits. That makes it faster and cheaper to run because the shape of the model never changes. You can still update it by loading fresh weights. Think of it as new memory in the same brain. It may never ship as a product, but it shows where custom AI chips are heading. The old goal was a chip that runs everything. The new goal is a chip that is one thing done perfectly. Innover Brief 3. AMD Helios takes on Nvidia. Google wants its model inside the chip. AMD wants to sell you the whole rack. Stick around. China just shrank a whole quantum computer into a server rack. AMD just launched Helios, its first full-rack AI system. It packs AMD chips, networking, and software into one big box for running AI. Each rack is said to cost around $5 million, and Microsoft is already a buyer. AMD owns less than 5% of this market today. Helios is its swing at Nvidia's crown. Innover Brief 4. China racks a quantum computer. That was normal computers getting bigger. This next one is a completely different kind of computer. Here is the one I promised you. A Chinese lab, less than a year old, showed a quantum computer that fits in a normal server rack. Most quantum machines need giant fridges, special rooms, and gear to stop tiny shakes. This one uses single atoms held by lasers, so it cools itself and skips all that. They built 3 versions in 9 months, each smaller than the last. The big claim may or may not hold up, but nobody else is moving this fast on quantum. Innover Brief 5. Bristol Myers builds a pharma AI brain that was science in a lab. This last one puts giant computers to work on your health. Last one, and it is a big bet. Drug maker Bristol Myers is teaming up with Nvidia to build a huge AI supercomputer. They call it the most powerful AI computer in the drug world. The plan is to use it to design new medicines faster. So the same wave that cracked a math problem this morning is now aimed at cancer. Today, one kind of tool showed up in a math class, a chip lab and a cancer lab on the same morning. More and more, AI and big compute are moving into every field at once. We track it every day. Subscribe and follow the shift with us.